Hello everyone, welcome back again. Okay, so today in this tutorial we will go through the virtual makeup again, the virtual makeup project, but this time we will improve it further again. Okay, this time we will focus on the lens color. Okay, so this is the first part. I already make a tutorial for you guys. I will link the link to you for this tutorial in the description below. Okay, so let's go through first before we go to the part 2, or before we implement part 2. So as we can see here, we import the important libraries. We use here CV2, NumPy, and Dlib. Okay, so here we load the image, the original image, make a copy, just a display, and here we convert into a gray. This all is been covered in details in the first part. Okay, here we declare the detector that it's help us later by passing the image to detect the faces in the image. Predictor is to predict the landmarks, okay, on the image that's been, on the faces that been detected by the detector. And here we just start to detect the faces. Okay, so first we use a detector that we declare here by sending the gray image. Here we convert to gray because it will be faster than the RGB 3 channels, gray only 1 channel. We detect the image, the faces first, then we print out the faces. Actually, here we don't need anymore to make it faster. Okay, so after we detect the faces, then we go through each face in the image. Okay, from the face we get the XY1, XY2. This is the start and end of each face, which is the top left, bottom right corners. Then we draw a box to see where are these faces on the image. Okay, this one just to display. Then we print out the image to see which face is located where on the image. Then we go through the landmark. First we send the faces, every face we detect in the image we send to the predictor. First we go to the detector, detect the face, then we send to predictor to predict the landmarks. Okay, so from the landmarks here, okay, we are interested only of these two landmarks because these are representing the eye center. Okay, then we store them in a list. Yeah, landmarks here, we store them and append them in a list. And sorry, no, not here. This one is just to extract the X and Y. We draw a circle and also text to display the number of these landmarks. Here we append them or store them in the list because we're going to use it later. Okay, here another display just to display the landmarks. Here we display the rectangle on the face. Here we display the landmarks inside the face. Okay, now we are preparing the mask. This mask will be cover only the image eyes, or the face, the eyes of the face. Okay, here print the landmarks we don't want. Okay, so after we prepare the mask, which is only zeros, it will be black. So here we draw a circle, 2 circles on the mask. Okay, we draw 2 circles on the mask representing the eyes. Okay, then we are using the landmarks point, okay, that we stored before that. And then we define the RGB color or the BGR here, because the CV2 they use BGR instead of the RGB. Okay, so here we define the color that we want to present or change on the image. Okay, and then okay, here's the color, the eye color. Eye color, by the way, again we make another matrix which is same as the mask, but now we will replace the zeros with the BGR color, so we can match with the color that we select on here. Okay, then here we are merging these two, the mask with the eye color, because here we find only the color of the eye, and here we have the mask with the two circles that are representing the eye, so we merge them together. And here we add some blurriness to the mask or the color mask, because if you don't add any blur, it will be very sharp edge around the eyeball, so it's better to add some blurry to make it like merge correctly and seamlessly on the face, or on the eye, on the face. Okay, then here we just displaying, and then after here, actually, where is it? Here we only merge the color with the mask without the main face. Here, the final image, we will merge the original image that we copy here. Original image is a copy from the one we load. Original image with the eye mask that we already merge it with the color and the mask and add blur. Then we just merge them together and print it out. And sorry, we display. Okay, so let's see now the steps we have gone through. Here we go. So we can see here, we start from here. This is the original image. Okay, this is the original image. Here we change to gray. Then we detect the face on the gray. Actually, we use the gray to detect the face, but when we print out or draw, the rectangle will be on the color. Then after we detect the face, then we find the landmark. We are focusing only on these two. From the landmarks, we make the mask and we print. So we make the mask and we draw another circle that represent these two eyes. Merge the colors that we pre-select in the code. Then we finally merge it with the original image, and this is the result. So now the issue here is, this is all is covered already, as I said in part 1. So the issue is now, for example, if I want to change the color, I need to go to the code and manually change here. Let's say make this 122, make this let's say 30, make this 200, let's say, and rerun again. Here we go. See, now we have to manually go to the code and adjust the color. But now we will try to do this on the go. We will try to add on trackbars or sliders to control the BGR or the blue, green, and red on the go. Okay, so to do so, we need to declare a trackbars. Trackbars, let's define it actually up here. Let's go here. So here, let's add trackbars for eye coloring. Okay, so before we add the trackbars, we need to make a window, so the trackbars will be located on that window. So here we have to create a window for the trackbars. Okay, so this window we can create it using cv2 dot named window exactly, Okay, and now it will ask about the name for the window, and let's call it I underscore color selection. Okay, good. Now let's add a size to the window. Add size to the window. To add size to the window, we can use cv2.resize, resize window. Then here it will ask you about the window name. Window name, can I use this? No, it will not detect it. So it's better to copy because it should be exactly the same name. Otherwise, it will go to another window. Name, then the width. Let's go 640, and the height 180 should be okay. Okay, so now we create the window. So now let's go ahead and create or build our trackbars. Okay, so let's start with red track bar. So to make track bar, we have to use cv2.create track bar. Exactly, this is this. So create track bar. Now it will ask you about the window name. Oh, sorry, no, not the window name. Actually, it's a track bar name. I will call this as a red. Now it will ask you about the window name. Window name, we should again maintain the same, this name. Okay. Now it will ask about the value. Let's start from 0. And the count here, counts mean the maximum. We're going to go to 255. And on change, this one actually should be a function that whenever it's changed this slide, it will go to this on change. Let's call it just a function, anything. Okay, so now we go to RGB, so we go to green track bar. So green track bar, again same, cv2 dot create track bar. Actually, let's copy this because it will be the same actually, but I will change this to here, another bracket, red, and here it should be green. Okay, and here will be blue track bar, and let's copy this, and this one should be blue. Yes, good. So RGB, let's test it out. So now we should see our new window called iColor, but here we need to define this function again. This function, which is the on change. So let's go here. So we call this on change function for the track bars. Okay, so we will define this function, define function. Let's give any variable of q, anything. Then we just pass it. Okay, so this one is just an empty function actually. Okay, so just for the sake of this, because later on we will see, we will read the track bars value in our main code. We are not, because this actually from the function we can read the changes, but however now we don't want, we will do directly in the code. So let's run again. Now it should be okay. Here we go. So this is the window we create just now. name correct, size, and also all the sliders or the trackbars. But we can see here, whenever we change, there's no effect on the output because we haven't linked it yet. So let's do it now. Let's do the link. Okay, so again, from here, we want to change the colors RGB. So all this will be fixed. So only this we need to change it. Okay, so start from here, from the BGR. So the thing here is this BGR, we can read directly from here, read the slide value. So for example, blue equal to CV2 dot get trackbar sorry, get trackbar position. Now it's asked you for the track bar name. Track bar blue, we get the blue, should be exactly the same, otherwise we'll prompt an error. Blue, now ask about what? Window name. Window name is this one. Okay, and we will just copy this for the rest of the colors, for the green and the red. BGR. Okay, so copy this here and here. So this one green and this one will be red. Yes, then we just delete this. Actually, not, just keep it and comment it. Okay, so now we have missed something actually. I don't want to tell you what is it. Maybe you know already, but I want to show you what we have missed. You have to experience what we are doing, so you will be more expert in this. So now, even though we add the colors, okay, we add this thing all, but we can see the issue here. Okay, we can see that color, there are no colors at all, still the original image, and even though we change, again, no changes. Why? Because here we are not we are running only once. Okay, we are only run once, all the code will be executed, then it will be come to here, because here it will be wait for infinity or 0. Okay, so first we should make a loop here to continuously check the position of the tracks. Okay, so how to make loop? So here we have to make a loop to continuously check the track positions. Okay, how to make this? We use a while loop. While true. Okay, so while true, and we put all these inside the while, including this guy here. Okay, but again we have another issue here, that even though now we put inside the while, we have another issue. Have you guessed what is the issue now? Let's rerun again and see the issue. Here we go. You see now, even though I change, I'm still in a while loop, it will continuously read the changes, but the thing is what? Have you guessed it? Yes, this is the issue. This one, while zeros, mean it will wait for infinity, so it will always stuck here. It will not go and update again for the next iteration, second, third iteration, so it will always stuck here. So this one should, with while loop, we shouldn't use 0. Let's add 1 milliseconds. So now we should able to read all the positions. Okay, blurred. We don't want the blurred. Let's come here. Here we go. Here we go. Easy, beautiful. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, you can see now for the green or for the blue. Now green. We add the red. Beautiful. Okay. So now we can see after we add some, add all these loops and all the changes, now we can control the eye color on the run. Okay, no need to change the code every now and then. This is a good feature. It considered as a good improvement. Okay, so again, let's review our changes. So first here, we create a window, new window, and define its size. Then we include these sorry, 3 trackbars. Then from the 3 trackbars, then we get the positions of all these 3 trackbars. Then we store it in the BGR variables, and then we send these variables BGR color to the rest of the code. But we need to add a while loop. So this while loop will continuously keep this checking and tracking the position. And also don't forget to not use 0, as 0 will all continuously stuck at here for infinite. So now let's add something else. Let's add another track bar. Okay, another track bar to change the color of the overall image to black and white without the eyes. Okay, so we still can control the eye color, but now I want the color of the image to change from black and white and color. Let's do this. So we start from here. We add new track bar. Here we add new track bar is convert from black and white to color. Yes. Okay, so again, cv2 dot create track. Now the name of the track will be black and white to color. Window name, yes, window name should be exactly the same. Start from 1, let's say from 1 value, and the count maximum only 1, because we want only 0, 1, either black and white or color, so I don't want more than this. Okay, so either 1 or 0, which is 0, 1, I mean only 2 choices. And again, the function, we use the same function. Okay, so now if we try again, here we go. This is for the colors, for the eye, and this is see 100101. So either color or black and white. So here we have to go to where we go to again, should be in the while loop. Let's put it here. After we check the color, now we check check if black and white or color being selected. Okay. Sorry, so here we have to check if it's a black and white or color being selected. So if CV, this one, let's copy actually, because here we need to type too long one. If this one, because this one will return either this one, I mean the track bars of the black and white. Do you remember just now how we define it? We defined it to have only 2 possible positions, or return only 2 possible values, either 1 or 0. So it will be either 1 or 0. I mean, even the condition will be either false or true. So if this, okay, if it's true, If it's true, is mean what? If it's true, is mean it's a color. If it's a color, so the final image, so here we here I say okay, so final image will be no let's define new one. Final color img. Final image will take the copy one. Yes, yeah, let's take the original image. If the color, we just take the original image, the ori. Okay, but now else, if not, so here will be black and white. Else here we will change the final image, final color image will be what? We will convert the original image into black and white, or exactly should be a gray. So cv2.cvt color, exactly. The source will be the original image. And now we want to convert cv2.color. I need BGR to gray. Exactly. Okay. So here we convert to gray. Yes. Done. So now we have to take this. This is the final image. Should be this one. Here should be convert to final image, final color image. Yes. Okay, so firstly we check if this one is 1, I mean it will return 1, okay, is mean color, then this will be executed, is mean the final color image will take the original one, which is the color 1. Otherwise, is mean 0, this one will return 0, will come to the else. This one will be executed, is mean should be black and white. We just convert to gray and send it back again. Let's try. Okay, here we go. So since now it's 1, here we go. Since it's 1, so the output or the return image is color again. Here we go. Okay, see color, and we still can change the eye color. But if we go to 0, here we go, another issue. What is the issue here? Size don't match. Yes. Have you got the error, guys? Have you understand what does that mean? Okay. So here, do you remember what is the last the last function or the last thing we are doing before displaying the final image? We are adding weighted. Adding weighted will be merging these two images. Okay, this for the color mask and this one for the final image. So if it's color and color, this one color, I mean it is 1 here, and the eye color mask, it is also color. So this is color with color is okay because they will be matched. 3 channels with 3 channels, no problem. Okay, but when we convert to gray, this gray is a 1 channel. So until this stage here, the image is 1 channel. Okay, so 1 channel, merge it with 3 channels, got an issue. They say it should be same numbers of channels. So we have to convert these to 3 channels. Okay, so how to convert these to 3 channels? Very fast way is to convert back the what they call the gray into BGR again. even though sometimes maybe if you listen to it make no sense. If it's gray, you convert back to BGR, which is color again. How it will become, or how it stay black and white? Yes, it will stay black and white, because when you convert the black and white to gray, the CV2 cannot predict the colors of the image. But from the color to gray, it can. But opposite cannot convert from gray to color. I mean, it will add the channels for you, but will not add the coloring. Okay, so let's do it. Final coloring image equal to CV2. Again, CVT color. Now we will not use the ORI, we use the same one, the final color image. Okay, and then CV2 dot color. Now gray to BGR. Here we go. So now I expect here to be 3 channels image here. Okay. Again, from here we convert the color to gray, 1 channel. We convert back from gray to color, 3 channels, but no coloring, because we already take out all the coloring here. So the CV2 cannot re-predict your color, what is it. So we just use this to increase the number of channels only. Here we go. So this is the most important thing. Here we go. See, now we can change, and even though, let's add some coloring. Here we go. You see, now we can change the eye color with a black and white or gray main image. Okay, so now let's go review very fast to what we have did in this part 2 of the lens coloring or eye coloring. So this already been explained in the part 1, so I will not really go into it, but this one just to declare and detect the faces. We start from here. We create the window with this name, resize it. Okay, then we add these 3 trackbars for the 3 colors RGB, and also black and white and color to convert from black and white and colors for the main image. And also we just add a empty function called func to just fulfill the requirement of this create trackbars method. Then from here we detect the faces, find the landmarks. Now we're focusing only in these 2, which is representing the eyes location. And then we create the mask. On the mask we draw these 2 circles that representing the eyes. Then from here we start to continuously checking the position that representing the value of the trackbar position. Okay, then we start in the BGR or RGB, whatever. But it should be BGR, not RGB, because the CV2 is always returning BGR. Okay, so from here we get the BGR again. Then here we check the position of the last tracker, which is the black and white or color. If it's color, we will just go with the original image. If it's black and white, I mean this one returns 0. So we convert to gray. Again, we will end up with 1 channel, but at the end we need 3 channels to match the mask. So we convert back to BGR. But this one, again, here we will just add the 3 channels without coloring. And again, here we make the color for the mask, okay, by representing the BGR, replacing the BGR from the value that we quoted from the sliders or the trackers. And then we merge them with the original mask we have did. And also we add the blurry to the edges. And then we merge it with the original image, or actually the image that comes from here, whether it's black and white or what they call color. Okay, so let's run again. Here we go. Nice. So let's go to the main one. Here we go. This is the main. We convert to gray. We find the face, find the landmark, and from the landmark we find the mask and the blur. Okay, let's put this one here. Actually, let us just see how it looks like. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we can see here, after all this, we find the location of the eyes. We merge it with the color that's being come from these selectors. Then we add the blur. We can see the blur. Then we merge this mask with the main image to get this one. Okay, so we close this one. Here we go. Oh, this one, see, you cannot close. Why? Because we already add a while loop. So to always keep printing this one. So just minimize to get rid of this. So here we go. So now we can change on the go. Okay, and also with black and white changes. So it looks nice. Until now, I'm happy with the results. Thank you very much for your time, for listening. I hope you have learned something new from this tutorial. Please comment below if you have any question. I'll try to help and reply as soon as I can. And also sorry for the delay. Sometimes I have no really time to make new tutorials or videos to upload on YouTube. So I hope you have learned something for this tutorial. And let's wait for the next tutorial and see how we can even further improve it. So yeah, I will link in also down below in the description the part 1. You should watch, I advise you to watch part 1 before you come here to have an idea what we are doing, and then you continue with this one. So thank you very much and see you again.